Hello, truth seekers. Lawrence here, and welcome to Easy Enlightenment. So, if you are able to calm yourself down in the time of conflict or heated situation, that doesn't mean that you are able to eliminate the fear in your life. Notice in your own life, you have the control to step back and relax. Does that mean that you don't have fear in your life? You don't have inner conflict in your life? The fear and conflict still exist in your life, even you're able to relax. Now, this able to relax is coming from the long time practice. You are controlling the body, you're controlling the mind, reminding yourself to relax the body, relax the body. And when you're relaxing the body, notice how the mind is also dragged into that practice. You are taming the mind into that relaxation. In the beginning, you weren't successful in relaxing. Your body was fidgeting, your mind was fidgeting. But after some times, you got better and better. After years of practice, now you are in a place that you can calm yourself down when the situation is fluctuating outside of you, when you are facing the world, facing the people. Isn't it? The result of the control gives you some result in achieving some result, but that doesn't mean that that's the truth. If the inner conflict and fear exists in your life, that means your practice hasn't lead you to the truth. Notice the reference from the spirituality also, guiding people to, calm themselves first. And also another reference that you don't need to seek, you don't need to struggle to get to the truth. You are the truth. So when you have this sense of relaxation, calmness in you, we start to think that I am there. I have realized the truth. But this is another illusion, another perspective coming in the person from, merging the practice and the philosophy. This is simply an illusion. Yes, we don't have to fight to figure out the truth. We don't have to control to get to the truth. But the thing is that we are already in a conflict. We already have so much fear in our lives. So the philosophy is coming after the conflict. So the conditioning of the mental conflict and fear is already there. So life is still happening from that conditioning, from that pattern. So we need to understand why this mental conflict and fear is there in the first place. able to calm yourself, settle yourself, you know, it's just some sort of a foundation you have created. But now that calmness, that unagitated focus in you has to be applied in the inquiry practice. And this is the way to, understand the nature of the mind. Ignoring to understand the nature of the mind, to dissolve the mind, and just sitting with the calmness, remembering to relax in the remembering to relax in the moment of the heated situation, is not freedom. You know it. Because there's so much conflict. Inner conflict is there. The only good thing that is happening from not participating in the fight and being able to relax is a way to, tame your ego. Your ego is not, fighting. You're stepping back from that ego engagement. And that's a good thing. But if you don't understand your ego, then every time you're remembering to step back from the fight, one ego is, reminding you to fight. The another ego is, always want to go out and fight. There is a contradiction within you. Isn't that? So only the good thing about stepping back from not engaging in that heated situation is, you're just helping yourself to not to further escalate the situation. Again, being able to relax, it just start. But don't get stuck in that calmness, relaxing of the body. Now, when you're calm, now you focus yourself, invite yourself to self-inquiry and focus in dismantling the mind backward. Dismantling the mind backward to its root, or subtracting the mind to its root and subtract the root until there is nothing more left of the mind. And from there, when you see the truth, which is no mind, then that will set you free. But don't confuse yourself controlling your body and mind and, able to relax completely. And when you experience no mind, that is not the truth realization. That is not. Your awareness has to see the nature of the awareness itself through the deconstructive approach, through the subtractive approach of the mind. And that will set you free. And after that, you don't have to control yourself to, relax. You don't have to remind yourself to relax after seeing the truth. You are grounded in the reality. You know what is true and you know what is false from realizing the truth. And everything unfolds from the place of awareness when you see the truth. That remembering to step back from the engagement, the fiery engagement, remembering to relax, itself is the passive control. Yes, it is a passive control. You're controlling yourself. You're rejecting the situation rather than understanding the situation. That is, passive aggressiveness within coming. You're being passive aggressive to yourself. And also that come out as a passive aggressive from the other person as well, from the worldview. So for your ego self, it might feel you're doing right, doing right from not engaging in that heated situation, the conflict. So if you reflect in your own life, from taming the body and mind to remembering to calm yourself down in the heated situation, it's not freedom. You know it, because you're still seeking for the truth, for the freedom in your life. So what you have seen as a truth is always changing. An absolute truth, when you see it, you see it, and there will be no more seeking for the spiritual practice. Once you see the truth within, life happens from there. So again, don't stop just controlling the body and mind, and numb yourself in that relaxation. You have created the good foundation not to engage with the ego, with the fight, with the situation. That's all good. But once you're calm, you must utilize your awareness to see what is true through deconstructive approach or subtractive approach, which is the same. So this, if you are being part of the meditation, what you're doing, you're controlling, you're inviting relaxation, you're taming the body so much, you're taming the mind so much, you're trying to control yourself to get to that no mind, and that no mind is coming from that numbness. But that doesn't dissolve the fear. So there's a difference in through the inquiry approach and through the control approach. The control approach is momentary, it will fail. Sincere inquiry approach, dismantling the mind, will eventually lead you to what is true in you, the absolute truth. And that is true freedom, my friend. Okay, so hope this video makes some sense. Trace your mind, and invite yourself to see the truth. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Hope you're doing good. Keep going, don't stop, and your effort will not fail you. Okay, take care for now. Bye.